Hello and welcome to Glory Goals.
Hello.
Here we are, playing some more Super Fantasy Brawl. So, as mentioned in the last video, we've still got our 3.
Yes.
Out of the original 12 that we haven't used.
Okay.
So I've got Kilgore,
Yep.
Gwaine, and Kolel.
She's my favourite.
Your favourite one, the little
pygmy riding a cold one.
Riding a cold one. Yes.
Other dinosaur names are available. I've got Goldar, pirate.
Yeah.
Corvash, orc.
Yeah. Legit.
And Sulka, which is the one with like the mask, like the geisha mask type thing.
Yeah, the snake woman that I used in one of the previous games.
Yeah. So
yeah, we're not sure how these fix. As mentioned before, we're literally just trying to cover the first 12 so that we've both used all 12.
And then we're going to crack open the Force of Nature set.
Exactly. So, just a quick disclaimer. This is being recorded on the Monday after we got told that the UK is going on lockdown.
So we're still within our following the restrictions. And
exactly.
We're still working within the law.
Yeah. So we're still a metre apart, still masked, and we're just trying to record content so that we can keep our one video a week up.
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to be recording 3 games.
We have to get 3 games
so
tonight.
Fingers crossed. So there will be plenty of this content to come.
So yeah, people at home, stay safe.
Yes, everyone stay safe. Stick to the guidelines, and hopefully we'll be set for Christmas. If all goes to plan, if all goes well, who knows? Who can predict what's going to happen?
Exactly.
So, anyways, we'll see you on the table. Okay. Here we are for round 1.
So, I've got deployed here. Rich has won the coin toss, so he's supposed to go first.
What?
The coin toss. Shut up. I've got Goldar, Corvash, and Sultra here.
Yep.
And you've got?
I've got Gwaine, Kilgore, and Kolel.
Kolel
so
there.
Let's flip them around because they're all.
And then in terms of our scoring board, we've got on the furthest to the right, control the destruction area, which is the red area.
Yep.
And then the other one is have 2 or more champions in trap hexes.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So over to you, turn 1, Rich.
Yes, over to me, turn 1. So what I will do is I will go with. I kind of want to go with Gwaine because while it might not win me the thing, it's funny for the first turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my red for Flame Spear. So she gets to move 1, shoot 3 to 5,
Yeah.
which is Sulka.
Yep.
Take 3 damage.
Yep.
Push 1.
So
You can't.
So they take another damage.
So take another damage.
Cool. I like it.
I thought it's probably not going to win me the objective,
But it's cool.
but it's cool.
Cool is good.
Cool is good. Yes, exactly. But as far as everything else goes, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. So, what I will probably do is go with yellow. So I'll do double jump. So before the attack, I get to jump 3.
Yep.
So this has to be in a straight line.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I can't do any damage or anything,
Yep.
but obviously it gets me to there.
Okay.
But then what I will do is with my blue, I'll go with Kilgore. He gets to move 2.
Yep.
And then he gets to one of Kilgore's adjacent allies may jump 3.
Oh, nice.
This is what I'm thinking. So, yeah, so I can just move it to there.
Yes, you can.
I presume you haven't got to jump the full distance.
No, it's up to 3.
Exactly. So, then they get scrapped. These come back. And I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Kolel is 8 health with no armour.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got 2 on that objective, so what can I do? Oh, okay, so I could do that. No, that doesn't work. For a direct thing, does that block it?
I presume so.
Okay.
I thought it was just an interesting turn one. Did a bit of damage.
Okay, let's go. Let's try this then. So we'll go with. Yeah. Okay, we'll try that. I think. So this might go really, really wrong.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go blue and effigy with her. She's going to move 2. 1, 2.
So trap herself.
Yep, if that's 3. Of course it is, and she's dead.
Do I get the point for that?
Yeah, she's died.
Yeah, that was that the 3 damage? Dude.
Okay, so...
Sure. So do I have to shuffle them?
I triggered the trap, so do I get to place?
I guess. Sure.
Why not, eh? Okay.
Of course it's the 3.
1 in 6. Not gonna lie, kind of went a little bit against what was hoping to happen there.
Really? Was that not to plan?
No, because the following thing was to range 2 and do a force 1 and stun to push Colel off. Okie dokie. So.
Sure.
So maybe let's do.
Of course it was the 3. You just tickle me, you're like, as long as it's not the 3. Oh, of course it is.
Oh! Right, we'll do a thing. Okay, maybe. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna do the yellow for Sulk to come back, which is a move 3. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
To there.
Okay.
Sure. And then we'll use the red for Goldar just to do a move of 2.
Sure.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Here we are for round 2. Oh.
So
Just
we've moved it up. So you don't control destruction area.
No.
You don't have 2 or more in things, in traps, and have 2 or more champions adjacent to the blue statue.
Nope.
Is the next one.
Okay, sure. Okay, sounds good.
So you're 1 VP up.
So I'm 1 VP up due to just pure luck.
Luke trappage.
Yeah, exactly. So that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll go with blue. I'll play Ignite. So she will move 1.
Yep.
She will. She can move 2. So take 2. She takes 2 damage.
No, she doesn't. I'm going to do it's a reaction.
Okay.
So I gain +2 armour, and then following it, you gain root.
Okay. Sure.
Instantly using remaining movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine. That's cool. After the attack, I presume I don't get it, seeing as you didn't. I still hit you though.
I think your activation ends if you're rooted. I think.
Does it?
Really,
I thought, no, your movement ends.
Movement points the current action and may not move, dash, sweep, or jump again during this turn. The champion may attack and use skills normally. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So is that just you don't take any damage
Well, I've got +2 armour.
for that attack?
Yeah, for that one there.
Gotcha. So, like I said, so was the attack successful?
Well, it was. So it wasn't. Yeah. So you can still do the after effect. Yeah.
That's fine. So Gwen's allies gain +2 damage against the target until the end of the turn.
Okay.
So then I'll pay yellow for chain lightning. So I'd get to move, which I don't because I'm rooted. It's range 2 or 3. That's a problem.
3, yeah.
Oh, so actually, there's no point me playing that.
No.
Because no one else can actually do anything. Fantastic. And she's still full health.
I mean,
Awesome. Well, to be fair, that combo would have killed her.
Yeah.
So good luck. Useful. Good counterplay.
Nice.
So that's useless. So I've got at the minute I've got +2 damage against her, but no one to use it on. Fantastic. So good. What am I actually going to do then? Because that's nullifying my thing because I didn't spot that hers is 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Cool. So that is they're both direct damage, so that's completely useless. But on the flip side, could do that. Is it worth it? Is it worth the risk? Alright, cool. So I'll go with red. So you can use them all to move, can't you? So he's going to move to there.
Ooh.
Which triggers rooted, so that only lasts for this turn anyway.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going any further.
Yep. Sorry to place one.
No, what? I get to place it since I triggered it, didn't I? Well, I don't want to put it where I'm about.
It's got to go there then.
Does it have to?
Yeah, it's got to go. No, it's got to be in a trap hex.
Yeah. So it can go under him, can't it?
No, he's already on it.
Yeah, sure.
It goes on an empty one.
Does it?
Yes.
Is that how it works?
Yes. You can't put it where someone is.
Yeah, but you don't. Surely you only trigger it when you move onto it.
I think that's the only place it can go.
Then I don't. Okay. I'll check it because that stopped my next move. It's all good. And then I've got a... Why do I do that? I'll spend my yellow one rather than my blue one. Because it's still a 2-inch move.
Yeah.
Because I've got an ability for a thingy. So I guess I'll just nut up or shut up and move. Range 3, can't really see anybody, which is fantastic.
Right, okay, yeah, so without looking, the player places it face down on a different empty trap hex, then shuffles the old trap back into the trap supply. If all trap hexes are blocked by champions and or traps, a trap token may be placed anywhere adjacent to a trap hex.
Ooh.
So you've got that one there.
Gotcha, so it leaves it open to do it, otherwise you can put it on any of these.
Adjacent to a trap hex, yes.
Fantastic, that's a nice rule. Okay, sure. Alright then, other than that, there's not really a great deal that I can do. Because you can't do abilities diagonal across hexes, can you?
No.
It's all got to be in straight lines.
Unless it's an indirect one.
Yeah, which I haven't got. So, I think I'm just going to... is that the 3 though? Because I know it's back in the deck. I don't really want to stand there taking 3 damage on her. But then 5's quite hard to do, isn't it? So what I'll do is I'll just play it like this. Let's go. So I'll move on to the trap.
And
it's a
yes! Take 3. These get shuffled. So I get to place it.
I'll get to place it.
What's your trap champion?
I triggered it.
I don't think we played that right.
Doesn't matter, I triggered it. Come here. Get here. Oh, Bob! Idiot. Ready, look. I'm not looking. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
So these all flip back over. So as it stands, I'm controlling the red section.
No, you're not.
Oh, no, I'm not. I forgot about that. Wrong section. So we're both tying on that one, but I am on 2 trap hexes. I just shouldn't have moved.
So. So you're not bloodied yet?
No.
Okay. So let's go. Because that's not a trap hex if that gets triggered, is it?
No.
Okay, right.
So you don't get anything.
So let's do something that I think is going to be quite funny.
What? So, trigger your own trap and die?
No, so I'm going to go red to move him to there. 1. He's going to go 2 to there.
Yeah.
Then he's going to do a range 2 3 damage attack onto him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep. And then if the target is bloodies, it suffers force 1. Whoa, boing! Oh, he's rooted. Okay.
Cool. Sure. Ah! Oh! Okay. Is that what it is it?
Well, I don't know which one.
Okay.
That's my first, so I've got a blue action. So blue is plan 1. Or, yeah. Okay. Right, blue, I'm going to use the 2 move.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've only got... Is that a trap hex? Yeah. Or do I move? I'll do 1 and plan actually. So he moves 1 to there.
Yeah.
Takes a trap. 2 damage. I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Put that there, and then I can plan a card. Let's plan that one, and then that is the end of the round. Okay, round 3.
Yep.
So you don't control destruction area.
Nope.
You don't have 2 people in trap hexes. And you don't have 2 or more champions adjacent to that statue.
Nope.
And the newest one is control the enemy deployment zone.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
All right then. So let's go. So what we're gonna do is I'll go with red. I'll go for mighty jump. I don't have to do the jump.
Nope.
So everyone around me in the surrounding hexes, so take 2 damage.
Yep.
Take 2 damage.
So it goes up to 2, that goes to 4, and Goldar takes 1.
Up to 2 for push 1, because I can't push him anywhere.
Okay, so it's 2 damage.
So
total.
2 damage to Goldar.
Okay.
Okay. Then I will go with yellow for Fury. So he moves 2, so he triggers this. Oh,
2.
so 2 damage. Great. So he goes to there. I guess I'm going to kill my own person.
You do it.
So it's 2 damage.
3, 4, 5, 6, taken 6.
Yeah. Kills her.
Kills her. So
Do I get a point for killing my own person?
No, the same reason I didn't.
No, I mean, do I get to flip my card for killing my own person? Yeah, so 2 to him.
Yep, he's taken.
And then 2 to him down to 1.
Down to 1, so we
But I can heal myself 1 afterwards.
off you pop.
And then blue is move 1, deal 2 damage to him to kill him.
What's the card?
Oh,
What?
Maul Thrash, which is blue.
Okay.
Which is 2 damage to him to kill him, which gets me one of those.
Okay.
And he flips. And I can push 2.
You can't. You push the person who.
Yeah, yes, I agree. So there's that. But yeah.
Oh. When you put your trap off, I didn't put it back.
Okay.
No, that's the one. That's the one that we took off.
Okay. Surely it gets shuffled back into the...
No, you do it.
That's fine.
So that one was empty, wasn't it?
Yep. But yeah, so that puts me on 2.
Okay, so my turn.
And then yes, over to you.
So now I don't have 2 people on hexes.
You don't have 2 people on hexes.
I don't control the destruction area.
Nope.
And I don't have 2 people next to the thing. Okie doke. Right.
So 1, 2, 3.
So. Okay. So. Okay, so let's think. What's he going to do? Where is it? Oh, is it that one? Oh, right, okay, so we'll do. So yeah, because I'm the push one. I don't know. Go on, do some dice there, maybe. So you're killing me, kind of threw me a little bit.
I kind of just threw everything into it.
Yeah, I didn't really. Wasn't planning on dying this turn. Okay, right. Let's do. Okay, let's try and do a gold or yeah. Let's do. So we'll start with the yellow.
Okay.
To do a movement of 2. 1, 2.
Yep.
I then draw 1, and my allies gain +1 damage and +1 movement till the end of the turn, and that's my yellow one. So then. I guess. Okay, so I'll use a standard red action. No, standard blue action to gain the +1 movement. So he goes 1, 2, 3 to go onto there.
Okay. Do you want to take his damage off him?
Yeah, might as well. And then I will then do my red action to go 1, 2. Oh no, 1 to there. Where was it? That one. Range 2 to 3. It's 1 damage, but up to 2 damage, and pull 1. Pull 2, so take 2 damage. So he takes. It's 2 damage on the attacks, on +1 damage from my card.
Yeah.
And then it's a pull 2, so you take the second point of damage for hitting into me.
So 3 damage.
3 damage in total.
Oh, down to 2 because I've got 1 armor now.
So yeah, I assumed you had 1 armor already. So that's my 3 actions done, and that's the end of the turn.
Okay. Here we are for the next round. Oh. Okay then. So, what we will do is.
So we've advanced it, and the new one is have a champion adjacent to each statue. So
yes.
So we started it. Rich hasn't scored any of them for his turn, so over to you.
Yep. So what I will do then is, let me flip these back over. So I'll pay yellow for Appetite for Destruction.
What's that do?
Which attacks you in front of me. I get +2.
What's that on the top of your deck?
What? I've just. Oh, is that not my? Yeah, there we go. So that is 5 damage because. Onto Grimgar. Goldar.
Well, what?
Because I get +2 damage for each untapped core, so that's 3, 5 damage, so down to 4.
Okay, I'm going to use my red.
Yep.
To gain +1 armor.
Okay.
And then afterwards, the attacker suffers fear 2. So how much
does fear do?
I get to dash you in a direction of my choice away from me.
So hold on 1 second. So you gain +1 armor.
So I'm 2 armor.
So you take 3 damage. So I heal 3 damage because it's lifesteal.
Okay. So it's
So
plus
you still
3.
so you still take. It's +4.
Okay.
But obviously down to 3 because of your thing.
Okay.
So you only take 3 damage.
Okay, and then I get to dash you 2 there for you to take stun. So you've got to discard 1.
I'm immune to stun.
Okay, so shuffle those 2.
That was not. See, I didn't expect that to come in. But it has ruined my turn.
Has it ruined it?
Yes. Yes, it has. Because yeah, it's scuppered what I wanted to do with the rest of the turn. So it's just one of them. Yeah, because I didn't. That's quite a nice.
Yeah.
Quite a nice. Whose deck is that from?
Goldar.
It's from actual Goldar's himself.
It's intimidation.
Okay, that makes sense. That's left him on 2 health.
Yeah.
Yeah, because effectively my next move would have been to push him into the wall with another card.
Yeah.
Like killing him.
Yeah.
But okay, that's fine. I need to think of something else. What that thing is I honestly don't know.
Fair.
If I'm truly honest, I'm kind of a little bit like, no. Okay, sure. So I can't kill him now, which is not great. Or is it? Okay. I've got something. So I'll use blue for a move. Yeah?
Yeah.
So she goes 1, 2.
Yep.
Then I will pay my red for poison dart, which is move 1. 3 away, which he is. 2 damage and poison 1. So that does 3 damage to him.
No, it doesn't. He's got armour.
Your armour 1.
So it's 2 damage down to 1.
Plus poison, which is 2 damage.
6, okay, hang on, 2 seconds. I'll do blue. So blue cuddling works, so I get +2 defence, so I take 1 damage.
Okay, yeah. Is that all that does, is it?
Yeah.
Fine.
But then, if the attacker is bloodied, ignore any after effects.
Okay. But there's no after effects.
No.
It's literally just, yeah. So you're on 1 health.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So that's me done.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3,
start
4,
of my
5.
turn.
You've got one core left.
Yeah. kept Goldo alive. So I've got. I don't have a champion. I don't have. What am I doing? Let's do.
So you don't control the red area because neither do I.
No.
You don't have 2 champions in trap hexes.
Nope.
You don't control the blue area.
Nope. So I'm just going to do my yellow will be a move of 1 and a heal.
I forget that heal's a thing.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Next round.
Next round. Okay. So I'll go with red.
Yep.
For mighty jump. So I jump 3. 1, 2, 3. Deals 2 damage to Goldar. So take 1. Because you got 1 armor.
Unless, hang on. Yeah, go on, I'll take 1.
And then push 1.
See what it is. 2 damage, yeah, he dies.
He dies.
So then I get to put one of these 2 traps down. Let's pop it there.
Yep. Cool. That's a good start. Then I can. Do I risk it? Let's go. Let's go. I'll play blue. For throw. So I move 2. 1, 2. Oh, not again!
So 3 damage.
3 damage.
So let's go there.
Puts him to there, but then an adjacent ally may jump 3.
Okay.
So we'll move to there. And then I will go with yellow for chain lightning. So move 2 if I want. I don't want to. And then my thing is range 2 to 3, so I'll target her, which is in range.
Yeah.
It deals 3 damage to her.
3 damage to her, yeah.
After effect, if damage was dealt, deal 2 damage to another champion within 2 hexes of the target. So deal 2 damage to Korgash.
Yep.
And that's it. So that leaves me touching all 3 things.
Okay, cool.
So over to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so Sultra will go and use her red attack, which is a indirect range 3.
Yep.
And it's a 2 damage double, so 4 damage to her.
What?
Then
2 damage. What? How does it trigger the double?
just by double.
Just by being a double card.
Yeah. Then
I'll tell you what. Then hold on. I'll do +1 armor.
So the first one.
So I'll pay my thing. So it goes down. So basically, 2 down to 1.
And then
2 down to 1.
No, it's only for the first one, isn't it?
It's a double. So it's the turn, isn't it? It's for the attack.
It's for the okay.
And then you suffer stun.
Okay, so I can discard one of her cards.
Yes.
Let's discard that one.
Okay. It means she's just not ready to die.
Not necessarily. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'll do my blue action to do a up to range 3 direct 2 damage to her with lifesteal, so I gain 2 health.
Yep. So I'll just flip that.
And then my yellow action will be a move of 1, a jump of 2, and 3 damage to her.
Oof.
To put her in the bin.
What card's that?
Korvash's Leaping Strike. So that puts me up to 2 points. And then that is the end of my turn. Okay, ready for the next round?
Yep. So I control the blue area.
The manipulation area, so you take that
So
one.
I take that card. So what I will do, so what are the other options? Have 2 adjacent to blue, control the enemy deployment zone, have a champion adjacent to each statue.
You'd have scored that one if I didn't
So
dumpster go
yeah,
on.
if you hadn't have dumpstered her, then yes. I didn't, to be fair, I didn't know you had such a massive damage attack on him. But hey, and I'm not going to have 2 of my champions leveled up.
Yeah.
I've got 1, but I probably won't get the second. So, what I will do is I will use my yellow for scouting ahead. So she gets to move 2.
Yep.
So I'll move to there. I get to draw 3.
Oh.
Then I get to plan 3.
Nice.
And then go from there. So what we will do is I'll keep that one for now. And then for next turn I'll probably have that one. Yeah. I can have 3, yeah? So I'll have those 2. Can I not just sack the rest? Do you have to plan?
I think it's up to, I think, maybe.
Okay. Well, I'll put that one down just in case. And then for my last core, I'll do Fireball. So she moves on 1.
Yep.
It's range 2 to 3, so I'll target her.
Yep.
Take 3 damage.
Straight 3.
And then, yep, straight 3. And then after, deal 2 damage to each champion adjacent to the target.
So 2 damage.
So 2 damage to him.
2, 3, 4. Okay, cool.
So yeah. Oh, they come off. So yeah, we're there.
Okay.
Oh, and then I can pick up 3 cards. Oh, look at this. Oh no, they go on the top, and they're on the next. Yes.
Bloodied is at least half, isn't it?
Bloody is at least half.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. Today's a good day. Right, so
So who's got what? So you can you take the damage off Grimnar because he's not.
Oh, Goldar, yeah, he's dead.
Goldar.
That's fine.
And the other one's got 5 left, and she's got 3 left.
Yeah. So start of my turn. I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. Okay, cool. So. Okay, so. Maybe that. Okay. Okay. So it's that one. Okay. So he's gonna go. I'm gonna do my red.
Yep.
He's gonna move 2.
Okay.
Direct range 2. Sorry, indirect 2. 3 damage.
What?
3 damage. If the target is bloodied, it suffers force 1. So
no, that's at the time of the attack.
Okay, that's fine. It makes no difference to what I'm about to do. Then my yellow is a move of 2.
Yeah.
Straight line 2. 2 damage. If the target is bloodied, this attack gains +2 damage.
Right. Okay. So you get a point for killing her.
Yeah.
Again. Okay. Sure.
That's a really good one. Then I guess my Corvash is immune. So yours, that one at the start, you're not going to do. You're not going to do that one at the start. Can't do that at the start of your turn. So let's try and. Yeah, we'll do that one. So she's going to move 2. 1, 2. And then do up to range 2. She's going to do force 1 and stun.
Isn't immune to stun.
But he's still force 1.
Okay.
And then that is the end of my turn. Okay, next round.
Yes, next round. Here we go then. So yeah, I'll come back on with Gawain, seeing as you are taking great pleasure in just dumpstering her every time. So she'll go 1, 2, and then range 2, 2 damage onto her.
Give me a second. What is it? Just range 2, 2 damage?
It's indirect 2, 2 damage.
Okay, so let's do.
That's
let's use my yellow response, and I'm +2 armour.
For this attack, so you don't take any damage.
And then the attacker suffers root.
That's fine, I'm not planning on moving.
That's okay.
But all my allies do gain +2 damage to you for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
So I'll do double jump. So she will jump 5, deal 4 damage to her.
3, 4, 5 damage, did you say?
4 damage to her.
4 damage. 3, so I'm on 4. So I'll use my blue to get +2.
So take 2 damage.
So is it 4 damage?
So 4 damage down to 2.
Yeah, so if the attacker is bloodied, which you're not...
No.
Going that effect, yep.
And then I'll jump away.
Yep.
And then I'll go with Fireball, which is 5 damage to her.
Jesus, what's the 5?
It's allies gain +2 damage to her for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, so that's... I've got nothing to play against that.
So it literally just dials everything up and just dumps to someone.
So that's that day. You get
So
your
that's
fifth
my
victory
fifth
point, and you win. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching.
Yes, hopefully everyone enjoyed that.
So
nice quick game.
no, what?
It's quick compared to Guild Ball and like Legion and things like that.
Yeah.
So yes.
So well done on the win.
Thank you. That combination at the end, it's just unstoppable if you can get it off.
The amount of damage you're like.
Yeah, I was kind of. I was just throwing big numbers at you, and you're kind of like.
I felt alright. I had 2 notes in my hand. I was like, oh, I got this. Should be alright.
Yeah. There's a few of those +2 damage cards across the game, though, isn't there? Where you can sort of buff your teammates.
Yeah. Interestingly, I think that game was a little bit different to other games, where it were the ones you kind of run away scoring. This it felt a bit like no. A game of notes. I think.
I think we'd kind of reached the point where we've played enough of the game now that we're kind of wary of what objectives are coming up, wary of what your sort of opponent's about to score. So you just generally dedicate your turn to stopping them.
Yeah.
And if you can do a bit of damage, so I think I scored most of my points in that one from takeouts.
Yeah.
So generally, is that how it goes? Is that what the game's going to turn to?
I don't know.
It's interesting, to be honest.
Meta in it to like tournament.
I think we are meta in it. I think we're looking at it and going, well, we know which characters we like. Yeah. We know which characters we don't like. Marius.
You like Marius?
No, I don't like Marius at all. But I'm sorry for everyone out there who likes Marius.
I'm sure you both won't mind.
But yeah, basically, I think
not all champions are made equal.
Not all champions are made equal.
Colel, Gawain.
Colel and Gawain is amazing. The amount of damage potential that she can put out is silly. Colel just shouldn't be able to move like she does, especially with 8 health.
Oh no.
And then Kilgore, he's generally just a melee bot. He'll just go around and just do damage when you need him to.
Whereas I found Corvash did quite a lot. Goldar was alright, but I think Goldar and Sulka maybe they're both more of a supportive type role type thing.
They both move, they both do melee.
Yeah, they kind of do like little things to interact with the other people. So I think maybe my list wasn't as good. Yours seemed not intentional, but quite an optimised list.
As we mentioned in the last video, we're trying to work our way through all 12 champions. Now, these were the last 3 that we had before we've done all 12.
Before cracking the Force of Nature.
Before cracking the Force of Nature. Quacking! So, basically, these were just the last 3 that I had left. They were the last 3 that you had left. And it just so happens that these 3 tend to work. They seem to work really well.
So next game is we're cracking open the Force of Nature. I think
in a minute. We're going to be.
Yeah, you're going to be using the Force of Nature set. I'm going to chuck together 3.
Yeah, 3 that you think are probably the 3 competitive best characters.
Yeah. I'll give you a spoiler. It's Gawain, Kolal, and Zuzai.
Yes, the tiger.
Tony
the tiger.
Zuzao.
Yeah, like they're. So now we've played 4 games. 5 games. Yeah, we've played 5 games. Now we've both used all of the champions. They are the 3 that we both feel are probably at the top.
Yeah.
They're probably the 3 that
change my mind.
Probably going to say
they're the 3 best.
Yeah, change my mind.
Oh, we need to change my mind.
No. I haven't got time to make that meme before you're editing this. But either way, the point being is, it was a fun game. It just felt like,
I feel a lot of it is kind of out of your control with what comes up and like what cards you get.
It's out of control in the fact that it's what your opponent has in their hand as well. Again, we've mentioned this before. I don't like the fact that start of turn 2, you can't score anything turn 1, and then start of turn 2 you can score a 2.
Which is 40% of your win.
Which is 40% of your win.
But if you had the right ones come up, like the right 2 cards come up, you could score 3 start of turn 2. Granted, your opponent's got a chance to do it.
You've got a chance to stop you, but the thing is, at the end of the day, if they've not got the cards in their hand to do it, then they can't stop you from scoring.
Yeah.
So it's a bit. I'm not quite sure I like the two that you can get. I think if you revealed one at the start of turn 1, moved it one at the start of turn 2, then at that point you should really start. I think having a score 2 really early on lends itself to being a quick game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because you can very quickly.
But that could be how intended.
It could be intended. Yeah, definitely. So, just for argument's sake, if this was going to be an event, would you do best 2 out of 3?
I think you'd have to.
In a round? Because I think otherwise it'd be over really quickly. You'd do a 4-round event before lunchtime.
Wouldn't be able to round 1 chips, would it? Anyway.
Yes, other than that, thank you very much for watching.
Like, subscribe and obey.
And everyone, you stay safe and ring the bell.
We'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Bye.